Ngô đô yo ne yen don lo bar je wo ze han do zo zo wo zo lo ya zo je nam mô ngô wo do mo ji je wo ra je zo wo lo je do je na zo do mo la yang jo mar do da ne ya zo je o ga nyan do wa ma le san je za la ngui bi je zo bo je me ngai la re je ngo no mo re ja ba le za ve la ma re mo da je je wo re be me de yo yo ga de je mo ngo ne je son wo zo de je ngo do za do zo la la ma ni la ma ni no ba le la me ngui ye ne je ne wo ze yong wa da ji ne je ne wo zo no da yi je do je jin je lam ne wa je no mo ra yu ru jam ne ngun de la ma je ba je me ra la ne na ya hui ye ma je nga la ye ne de ma na nam na de na chi ye ngo chi ye ngo la ni zo me ka sang zo de na chi ngo de la gom de su bu yu gom gyab dang de la bra che dang zo gom gyab de ga la su bu yu gom gyab dang chik dang nga gi gom gyab dang dang sem gi gom gyab dang la su mi re adi nang ne ka sang zo de sen dang bo de ne su bu yu gom de kan de ne gyab go re la di do sa re ka sang
So last week, we talked about how to meditate in terms of the key point of the body. In general, when we talk about meditation, there are key point of the body, key point of the speech, and key point of the mind. So last week, we talked about how to meditate in terms of key point of the body, and we're going to continue with that topic.
su bu yu gom de la ne lu ne nam na chö den la ge re lu yu gom de la nam na chö den la ge ra ne nga gi gom de la ne nga ne lung ro go du la ge re ne sem gi gom la de ne rimba kha ga ji yo de re
When we talk about can you guys hear? When we talk about the key point of the body, to observe the key point of body in during meditation, we talk about the 7 postures or the 7 dharmas of Rochana posture. And when we talk about the key point of the speech, this is the 9 sections of dispel breath, stealth breath. And then when we talk about mind, then also has a different key point.
ta dang mo nga zo lu ne nam na chö den de ji gen de ji la ne nga ne de ji gen de ji la nga sem de ji do gen ra
So first, we're going to observe this key point of the body, and then we will observe the key point of the speech, and finally, key point of the mind.
남남 최딘 데라 대당 데라 당보 길롱 슈고라 도르제 길롱 라게레 도르제 길롱 라이디가라 강바 연바디 낭라 닥 네 강바 예와딘 칠로 샹네네 지 슈고레 슈트바이나
When we talk about the key point of the body, first we talk about the Varojana posture, how to sit in a meditation session. And to sit is to sit in a Varojana posture. If you are able to do that, then is to first take the left foot over the right leg, and then take the right leg over the left leg.
안데 젤라네 샤브데 사르자바 젤라네 라바 냠샤 라게라 라바 연바디 워글라 샤 에바디 톨라 샹네네 제네 대와여라 대와게 워글라 네제네 샤고레 니바디
After that, the second point is called the posture of equanimity. And that's the posture of bringing the left hand on the bottom and then bring the right hand on top of the left hand. That's called the posture of equanimity for the hand.
아니요 숨바디 갈색여라 갸비 갈색데네 테가르제 샤로제
The third point is on the spine. And when we meditate, keep the spine straight. That's the third point.
아니요 시바디 뽕바여라디 뽕바디 도스 갸블라 제네네샤 티 갸블라 샤디가라 디디 도스 동라 레기제
And the fourth point is about the shoulder. We roll the shoulder slightly back, and when we roll the shoulder back, the sternum bone comes forward a bit.
능가바디 tim바디 도스 오글라 샤고레 tim바디 도스 오글라 샤고
And the fifth point is to tuck the chin in slightly. Sorry, this is the fifth point.
drugbadi 젤레디여라 젤레디 약겐라 뚝
And the sixth point is to take the tip of the tongue and slightly touch the upper palate.
아니 미그디에니 도스 야라 마이바제 도스 오글라 제 테가르제다
And for the eyes, do not look up, but slightly look down and then look straight forward.
야다 응아저 남나 최딩이 검데 갸긴이다
So now we're going to observe this 7 point and meditate.
현재 강과 길롱 대토그레베
Can everybody do the full lotus pose or the Varochana posture? That's the question.
대마토바에는 남기로 되는 디라 길롱
If we cannot do that Varochana posture, then just comfortably fold your legs will be okay.
아니 나기 라디가는 삼로레레레레 땅는 돌로 검게베제
When Lopon start to teach, and then just listening the world and then do as what Lopon is teaching.
남보데 강바 길롱 도다 민도다
First observe whether the feet are in Varojana posture or not.
니바데 라관냠샤 도다 민도다
Second, observe whether the hands are in the posture of equanimity or not.
숨바데 갈색데 테가르도다 민도다
Then observe whether the spine is straight or not.
테가르면은 테가르손 셈데 테가여 지테
If the spine is not straight, then straighten it up. While the spine is straightened up, the mind is also straight.
시바 뽕보데 도스 강
Then the fourth point is slightly take the shoulders back.
시바 나바데 짐바데 도스고
The fifth point, take the chin, tuck the chin slightly in.
druba 젤레데 겐라 뚝
the 6-point, take the tip of the tongue to the upper palate, slightly touch the upper palate.
Dima migdi tegargi tosola ta.
And the 7-point is the 7th point is to look slightly down and look forward.
Adila namnang chedun lagere, di subugi gomre.
This is called the 7 dharmas of Arochana posture. And this is the key point of the body for meditation.
Didi de matuba na namjudo jene, soja jene ne jindeshan digre. Stilanga so semyi nga so lai, semyi nga so gene jideshan digre. Tega, kanda gom javdiga la subudi la soja gogo ere. Subudi soja yena, semde rangshingi soja chadu ere.
If we are not able to stay in the full Varojana posture, then just comfortably fold the legs will be fine, because the most important thing is to keep the body relaxed. When the body is relaxed, the mind is also relaxed.
Subugi gom javdang de charsung.
And this is how we keep our body during meditation. And I will finish those points.
Tanyiba mazo lungi gom javdang de ngagne lungru godu laire odi lawin.
Next is about the key point of the speech, and this is to dispel the 9 section of dispelling stale breath.
Chedang lungru godu jedam de la mitaw mangbo je dura so mitaw je tugidura. Ta yine ngazo gi lela wo jine jegen ra mitaw ma je ba jene.
In general, there are many different ways to dispel stale breath. And then we might each have our own practice, how to dispel stale breath. But right now, I'm going to teach a very easy way.
La wa ene jera
Keep
ene
the
je
hands like that.
odi la ene dorje se sum gi chagya lagire. Ene jene. The name ene je se sum dorje se sum gi chagya.
And so this posture we're doing is called the mudra of the Vajra 3-point mudra. This is how we take our hand.
Didi ene doa ene je di thola sha.
And then the other hand, put it on the bottom of this 4th finger, and then take a fist and then place it on the knee.
Ne la wa de ene je
To take the right hand like that.
dong ne ene je ne kora ya.
Do a circle like this.
Na eba la ka.
And then block the right side of the nostril.
Ne uk them ka le je ne.
Slowly inhale.
uk them ga na de sam sing din do sing jin ro go ram.
Feel the energy goes all the way to the top of the head and goes back.
Ane uk dang de ga la ra.
When you exhale, open the hands.
Yang jig cha so yang gyu yang ene je ne.
That's 1. And then 2nd time.
Sar ni cha.
That's 2nd time.
Yang gyu
Again.
sar sum cha sa da su ju la sha la wa eba de. Yomba de ne je yang gyu do de.
That's the 3rd time. So now put the right hand down and use your left hand to the same.
양규.
Again.
양규지.
Again.
라고 니가 돼 붕보강라 샹내라.
Both hands on the knee.
욱 텐데가 에네제네. 땅데가 에네제. 에네제 에네땅.
When we inhale, take the fingers back. When we exhale, release the fingers.
아딜라네 롱로 고둑라이레.
This is called the 9 sections of dispelling spell breath. Spell breath.
냥 참람디 곰갸디가 라 셈마키우로 창나 양디로 제제레. 띵뉴슈 자직 바도 제난 셈데 토자 차이란 신이 곰갸네 베 기부 차이제레. 다다는 가서 뉴슈 자직 바도 제라. 양디제라는 가서 곰갸이 고쪽인라.
When sometimes if there is some uncomfortable in our mind, when before we a little even depressing feeling in our mind, then before we start our meditation, we can do just what what Lopon demonstrated and do that 21 times. So that's what we're going to do now.
아zo 땅 아zo 수부기 곰갸당데 르네 남랑 초대인 제데 아니 나기 곰갸데 갸당데 룽로 고도제 룽로데서 살 다디젤라 땅 아zo 숨바데 셈기 곰갸당데 도게인다.
So we have finished the key point of the body, which is the 7 dharmas of Urojana posture. And we also finished the key point of the speech, which is the 9 sections of dispelling stale breath. Now we'll talk about the key point of the mind, how to do meditation to following the key point of the mind.
제당 아zo 곰갸디갑라 곰기 펜 라 곰 갸블랑 아주 곰 갸도 빼여라 곰 갸기 되바지여래 곰 갸디가 칸다 갸베기 되바디란 바르시 강강 여래 라이드 니당 곰기 차긴 라이드 숨제여래 다 디링 아주 이게 디링 줘자디 곰기 차긴데 라고인 니바디는 곰기 바르시
So when we meditate, we often say that we need to understand the benefit of meditation. We also actually wanted to understand, we need to understand the obstacles that will come during the meditation, even though we wish to have a good meditation session, but we need to understand what are the obstacles of the meditation. And the third is we need to understand what are the favorable conditions that we need to gather for a meditation session.
곰 갸베라 차긴 nga 참고 그러다
In terms of the favorable conditions for a meditation session, there are 5.
당보디 네레 네 사자 네 니바디 드세레 숨바디 꿀웅레 시바디 제레 ngaba de tingin zen lai de ta di nga de changgo gom gyab de kala chagin
There are five favorable conditions when it comes to meditation. First one is the place we meditate, and the second one is the time we meditate. Third one is our motivation, and then the fourth one we can probably translate as the material, and then the last one is meditative equipoise.
gom gyagi ne lage yora chidang azo gi peja de zonang la ti ro song yere ne phalba ji la ne nyamlen je ba le ne khebar to phagwa ji la ta sangji gi jingi la be ne la nyamlen je ba na krang gi nyamlen de yarge chagi re la ne song yora bodi nangchen dang azo gi gom gyab de ga la yang gom gyab sa gi sa ja ne de khebar yo na krang gi gom de la be yarge do gre sa je gi de la de ne
It is mentioned in the text that if we are come to a excellent place, a very precious place, in that place we can receive Buddha's blessing. There are lots of blessing there, and then this will be a good place to receive those blessings. And in the same way, if we prepare an excellent place for meditation, our meditation will also go well.
pejan na nga zo ge saja yora kha shinga ya go je la nga zo sabin ta ba na sabin ya go ke ge ra shinga de ya go ya ba na odi nang shi pe di nang shin do nga zo ge gom gya sa gi saja de ya go yo na nga zo gom de ya go ke ge re ya go cha ge re lam sang
Another example would be if we have a very fertile field and we plant seed in that field, then the seed will grow well, right? So in the same way, if we are able to prepare a good place to meditate, then just like placing a seed in a fertile field, the seed of our meditation will also grow well.
di samlam chai do nga ya nyam nyong do la ba na samlang a longba chola do ra ri gang do ra de ba zam ye ne gang ri ta ba zam ye de sha ra lam so gom thep do gi do la sa ja to tho do dang shinang do yo ba da gang ri yo sa ge sa ja do ra ta gom ja bi na de ra lam sang gom da the gi do ta sa ja to duk ja do ji dang gom ja ra lam sa sem da cha ga se ge cha do gi do di sa ja le pe khe ba do
So it is very important to prepare a place, or go to a good place that's conducive to our meditation. Based on my own experience, if I go to a hill, if I go to a high place, if I go to a place where there are snow mountains, then immediately my meditation will go well. But then if I go to a place that is less clean, less tall, then the mind becomes very busy. So the place where we meditate is very important, and it makes a big difference.
다 되기 차긴데 가져라 말하고 해나 따랑 소소기 검 자사기 사제 강바지여라 강바들 잘라 먹고 샤예요 말에 아주 검 자사기 강바들 잘라 먹고 해는 아주 남사 쌤 행도 그래 잘라들 행되네 또 강바들 동과로 있어봐이나 사제들 또 야고 차도고 해 검제 사제들 또룽 랩사도 또 니마 폭사도 또 구양보에나 사제들 때는 그런 검데 또 개벨에 답되고 지요 사제기 로버지기래
But if we're not able to collect such favorable conditions, such as go to a snow mountain where there is snow mountain, then we can meditate in our own place. We can meditate in our own room, our own house. But then this room where we choose to meditate, should be relatively empty, not have many things, because when the room is stuffed with many things, then it becomes a source of distraction. So we need to find a place or find a room in our house that is relatively empty, that has a wind that goes through the room, and that we can receive sunlight. So this will be a good place to meditate.
다 레당보라 디로 라고여라 다 젤라 냠뇽레는 딜 캐버 가요 마네 당보딜레 디베 캐버여라
When we talk about this, we're talking in terms of a beginner meditator. If our meditation becomes better and we improve our meditation, then really where we meditate doesn't matter that much.
다디 당보디 내래 곰갸사기 내디 가주 투두기 사자 쿠심부 자라 뇽뇽여겐 아니 또 룽폭사 니마폭사기 사자 믹드저 갸체모 통사기 사자여나 딘내라 때네 그런 거 곰데 야르게 두고래래 당고 차긴데 내래
So this first favorable condition for our meditation is about the place that we choose to meditate. This needs to be a place that's clean and without many stuff in a room, a place where wind can go through, where we can experience, where sun can shine in, and a place where our vision can be wide. So this will be a good choice to meditate.
别些为呢咱那个곰겨라 디 잘라데 통라 빼땀마데로 잘라데 여라 람서 셈데 딜라 예그네 곰데 딱다 레 두고미다 디사 잘라게 빼켜버 수비다 사자게
For instance, right now in front of me, there's this camera. Then because this camera is right here in front of me, it instantly gives a little bit uncomfortable feeling. And then I'm not able to meditate very well. So what is in front of us makes a difference.
다니바디 드이레
The second variable condition is the time to meditate.
빼자디 저게 나라야 강송여레 라비갈라 다켜랑게 냠는 제바에나 곰기 냠는 제바에나 세바 게도 세바 주도 다 두상도지라 제바에나 빼 두세딜라 때네네 그랑게 냠는라 야게 도그래라 빼자 로직도 사가다오도 당 어디로기 두세도라 제바에나 두세딜라 때네 그랑 야게 도그래 라게라 되제 다디낭네 당아조데 두세 국대바나 빼 타릉모라 로직라 사가다올라 경 고비자게 나네 빼도 유릉모라 다디엔자 당아조게 닌강라여라 다 최저 뉴스 잡신낭네 곰게게 두세 약쇼데 가데레 라이디가라 쇼방하고 차게레
So the second favorable condition is the time to meditate. And it's mentioned in the text that based on an auspicious time, our meditation experience will improve, such as according to the Tibetan lunar calendar on the 8th day, on the 10th day. These are all auspicious time to meditate. Or if you look at the whole year, Sagadawa is a very, very good time to practice. So that's what the text says, that based on an auspicious time, our meditation will improve. But we cannot wait for the auspicious time to come to meditate. And if we look at the period of a day, during 24 hours, what is the best time to meditate? That would be the early morning. Early morning is the best time to meditate.
두세레 빼 캐버려다 빼샤는 가족이 다 독록이 총왕 다 독록이 총계기 미지여라 다 독록이 총계기 미지 다 거기 남경이 두세 지글라양 코랑게 다 로설 레브로 갑라 그 독록이 총도 빼야고 해래 가는 로설 레브가 미망지 독록 여기라 어디 낭신도 나저기 곰게게 두세대 약보지 담바이나 곰데 빼 야게 도그래 두세디기 로고체네
Time does make a difference. Time is important when it comes to meditation. Take an example. If somebody does a business of selling clothes, and the best time to sell clothes is when? Is during Losa, is during New Year, because at that time, many people will buy new clothes. So that time will be a good place to do business of clothes trading or selling clothes. In the same way, it's important for us to choose a time to meditate. on a good time, the meditation experience will improve.
다디 인장 곰게 두즈디 약쇼디 쇼가보레 다 다 최제 시바네 고조고라 다 최제 시바의 랑토고만 강다 최정가바 주바 디마바도지 야고 차도고레 디가라에 다 신네다 니마에나 샤게여레 멘도에나 카체게여레 마저 리바에나 당마여라 쇼가보데 디 곰게 두즈 약쇼디 쇼가보레
What is the best time to meditate? That's early morning. And that can mean 4 o'clock in the morning. But if we are not able to get up at 4 o'clock, then 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock until 7. These are good time to meditate because at that time our mind is clear. This is also time the sun will come out, and this is also the time when flower will blossom. So this will be a good time to meditate in the early morning.
다디 뒤차서 다 숨바디 꿀롱레
So now we finish the place and the time to meditate. The third point, the third favorable condition is the motivation.
단당모도 곰자가 레디가라 곰자사가 사자디라 레기라 다 랑소소 곰 가와라 개그 다 강바낭라 레기라 곰자사가 사자디 야고소 쇼강아보 랑다 랑사베제라 랑게 삼로 꿀웅들라 따고래 삼로지 땅고라 나 간지는 곰자그요 강게 체도 곰자그요 랑소소소기 삼로들라 야고 따고고래.
So we talked about we need to pick a good place to meditate, and we also need to make the prepare the room and make a nice place for meditation. We also need to choose a good time to meditate, and we talked about the early morning is a good time to meditation to meditate. And after these two preparation, then we need to examine our motivation. Why do I meditate? For what reason do I meditate? For what purpose do I meditate today? This is the third point we need to check.
다디 곰자디 갈라니 랑소소소소기 삼로디라 야고 땅고래 강기체도 곰자게요 라이디라 다 곰자에라 소소소소 뮬지여라 뮬리 야고 따는 곰자베나 그런 곰데 딱다 레기리 사제디라 당가 보다라 도기라 뮬리나 보다 딱다 레기라 다 뮬메나 콜레 하고 마라 디엔자 당 곰자디가 그런 게 삼로디라 야고 따고래 아니 신이 곰 고조고래.
So it's very important for us to examine our motivation before our meditation starts. Why do I meditate? For what purpose do I meditate? Why? Just take an example. If I wanted to go to Boulder, I have to think about this trip is to go to Boulder. I have to make a purpose of going to Boulder, and then that's how I arrive Boulder. In the same way, if we're able to examine our motivation, if we're able to think clearly what is my motivation and what is my purpose to meditate, then this meditation will take me to that place.
꿀ung기 꼴라 망보데 라기메라 나도 다나 믹스 장게요 마라 곰라 도베나 다 꿀ung기 꼴다 망보여 디시모 얘나양 그런게 곰 잡디가라 강게 체도 곰 잡고 삼로데 야고 땅네 곰데 고조고야나 빼고요 다디라 꿀ung기 꼴라 망보셰라 다디 소소소소 삼로 땅네 되네.
There are many things to talk about in terms of motivation, but that's not where we're going to go today because we're many here to learn to meditate, not to study a lot. So, but to think clearly, to examine our own motivation, why do I meditate, for what purpose I meditate, is very, very important.
나랑도 이제 삼로당에는 꿀ung강 삼로당에 람나 다 장주기 셈 삼로당에라 빼샤나 나 곰자기 람나 나라디 찍려요 마라 당가 셈제 탐제기 치도 곰자기 랍디가라 셈제 장메 봐라 셈제 장메 봐 이디가라 결혼기 꿀ung기 디 장메 봐 삼로당디가라 결혼기 곰자이디 곰자이기 표현데 장메 봐 차도고 다 nga chikbo gom gyagi la de samlo tang ne gom gya ba na samlo ti ro tang ne gya ba na ta nga chik le me ba ye zang gya chik la thog yo ma re te de jangju ge sem la de pe ge shim la de re.
Take myself, for example. I try to give rise to the motivation of bodhicitta. That is to say that to make a motivation to meditate for the benefit of all sentient beings. For instance, if I say I only meditate for myself, I will meditate for myself, then I am only one person. So the benefit of this meditation is accordingly to my own motivation. But if I make the aspiration to meditate for all sentient beings, because sentient beings are countless, based on this motivation, the benefit of this meditation session will also be countless, incountable.
다 숨 살서 내 뒤 굴롱 다 시바디 제레.
So now we have finished 3 points. First one is the place to meditate, and then the time to meditate, and lastly, the motivation to meditate. And the fifth one, we can say, is the material for meditation.
당 제디라 곰게기 된 당가서 대사기 된데 야고 고고래. 니바디 그런 수고 대당데 야고제 고고래. 숨바디 욱 당당데 야고 고고래. 제숨 고고래. 된 수부 욱 나이데 숨데.
When we call the things that we need for meditation, or literally materials, then there are three folds. First is this cushion that we're sitting on. That's the first one. The second one is the way we place our body. And the third one is the way we take breath. How do we breathe? So these are the three things, or three material things for meditation: cushion, body, and breath.
된데 빼고 거다. 삼성가 초고도라. 된데도 독도도 용다. 대란 수고부라 나기도 상만 나기도 된 독도 어디가라 대는 나기라. 아디 나생가 깔마 쭈버도 곰자기는 된 거는 독도로에는 갭으로 두고 말해 수고 나네. 혹래 타고에는 나기라. 대나 그런 다고라 된데 빼 약보. 당가 깔마 쭈 최제 체가 버도 대 투사래래 된데 뒤로 약보지 그거요 당고.
The cushion we sit on to meditate is very important. Sometimes when I do puja, that I sit on this cushion that is like high and it's like a bundle, then it makes me very uncomfortable. Then I sit there for a little while, then I started to have pain in my body. So that's a big distraction to the meditation. So when we prepare a cushion for meditation, we need to find a good cushion to sit on, so that whether we meditate for 10 minutes or we meditate for 30 minutes, a cushion does make a difference.
대인상가 저기 곰게기 된데 빼고 그거다. 빼자는 가서 신토로 곰게블는 갸토고 말아 깡건 나 장느라. 다디 낭신 된데 야고요나 셈데 eng게 말아. 되게 버지 지게 말아. 대나 땅보라 경이 곰게기 된데 빼 야고 뇨거래. 야고제 뿌다 보지. 되게 지나네 시라 버지 차게 말아 곰라.
Yes, cushion is very important. Where we sit on is very important. For instance, if I sit on a piece of wood, that would be a piece of very hard wood. That would be very, very difficult to meditate on, because it makes my leg ache and my body will ache after a while. That will become a big distraction to the meditation. It's an obstacle, in fact, to meditation. Therefore, it's important and it makes a difference to choose a good meditation cushion.
당보디 된 차서 다 dengi 톡도 강대고래 수고여라. dengi 땡도 류라기라 또 수고디 레거여래. 다 니버 차긴데 수고래.
So now we talked about the cushion. What is on top of the cushion is our body. We say that the body on top of the cushion, or place the body on top of the cushion. So after we prepare a good cushion, then we need to prepare the body.
다 수부디도 곰마게 몰라 찹성도 도고 그래. 추통에 통고래. 다다지고 그래. 배잖아 곰자디가라 징과쇼나 빼갈래래. 냐마로랑아 살지디로 차송. 곰마가 올라디 nga 쥐 땅에 나 지게 여사래. 쥐 속고 여사래. 땅아 나랑 삼로라간 디는 거 쥐데 약고 속고 된데 당아라 삼로라. 이제라 쥐 속고 도디가라 nga 차망고 통다. 징과 빼쇼서. 징과 빼쇼디가라 운제디 가래. 차례 찌면 빨롱랑 내서 간 징과 쇼라 간 미국대 두고야 말해. 대대에서 가지고 당보랑 찹성 로긴도 딱다도 쳔마도 디 수부디라 징과 쇼는 곰자 두고 말아. 깔래 가보라. 대에서 수부고랑 내당 칼라사게 인도서 야보 추통에 야보 통 찹성 로게 야보 도나 수부기 디 딱다 레디가라 저는 깔모 추정아 버도 바지 차기 말해.
Body, to prepare the body before meditation is also very important. For instance, have enough food, drink water before your meditation session, but then also prepare if you need to go to bathroom. If we need to go to bathroom, go to bathroom before meditation. So do all this preparation are very, very important. There was one time I was in perhaps a church puja, and then I had the thought that, okay, I have to do this puja well, and I need to stay the whole time, and so on and so forth. But then during the puja, I drank lots of tea, and then I really have to go to bathroom, and I couldn't hold it. And then the unze continued to go on and on and on. But then all I can think of is I need to go and go and go. So that becomes difficult to practice meditation. So we need to prepare ourselves before meditation, eat food, drink enough water, and then use bathroom. All these preparation are very important. Otherwise, they themselves can become obstacle to our meditation.
아대인장 수부디 빼 계셔버다 미망식이 곰자디가 수부디 셔라 계셔버 적임인다 셈디 빼 계셔버래 엄마데 셈 계셔버래데 띵월라 수부디 빼 계셔버래 간잖아 셈디 수부낭라 여라 대인자 수부디 빼 계셔버 대인자 그런 게 수부디라 빼 밸런스 하고 되고 그래 간다다지 찹성 도근도 슈동근에 통해 다 디조 다다 야보여나 그런 거 곰자디가라 셔라 바르실레기 말해 빼 야고 차도 그래
In fact, our body is very important to our meditation session. Sometimes we don't think this way. We think, oh, meditate. When it comes to meditate, it's the mind. The mind is very important. But where is the mind? The mind stays inside, related to the body, is in the body. So before prepare our mind, we have to pay attention to our body and prepare our body. We need to keep a balance. Have enough food again, drink water. If we need to go to the use the bathroom before the meditation session, so on and so forth. Because if we do this preparation well for the body, these will not become obstacles later during the meditation session.
네 곰잡디가라 수고 셔라 굴려야 말해 수고 굴나 세면 굴도 그래 가능 아주 되게 수고 라이디 가요 낭셔라 셈 라이디 추 낭셔라 가요디 굴나 추데 굴도 그라 대도 곰잡디가네 망고 굴되나 셈데 굴되기라는 곰야고 차기만 가도 토도 러자지 대토고 그래 수고데 러자 대토는 갈래 되는 셈데 러자 자는 곰야고 차이래 대는 곰잡디가라 수고 셔라 셔라 굴려야 말해
Also, when we meditate, we should try not to move our body a lot. Why? Because just like water in a cup, if we compare our body to the cup, if the cup moves, the water inside the cup will also move. In the same way, if we move our body a lot, during meditation session, our mind will also be distracted. Our mind, sort of, so to speak, will also move a lot. So, but if our body can be relaxed, then our mind can also be relaxed. So we say that to prepare for meditation session, we need to prepare a good cushion, and we need to prepare our body for this meditation session. And then the third point is about breath.
Tiro nyushu tsajik bardo jera, khurang pe ugdi loja chara, dijalan loja chasa bada ugdi khurang rangshin gayin bada rang shasha bada khurang loja jene.
When it comes to prepare the breath, or how to prepare the breath for meditation, is what we did before, the 21 times of breathing in and breathing out, because this exercise will really first help to relax the breath. When the breath is relaxed, the mind is also relaxed. So this is how we can prepare our breath for the meditation session.
Dijalan ngaba de tingin zera, ta gom de ko zugu yora, ta diring duzi sharame de gom de ko zugu mera.
And then the fifth point is Dingezhen, is the meditative equipoise. This is when after all the previous preparation, our meditation finally start. But we run out of time today, so we're not going to go into that very much.
Ta tangbo de gom gyasa gi saja de yago gogoydu. Niba de gom gyaya ga duzi yago ji dam gogodora, ta shogi ngabo rojela. Sumba de khurang kulung de yago gogoyore, shiba de nze de ngaba de shine da gom de la gozo gogore. Ta khurang gom kang gyabi na shine gozo gogore.
So for these when it comes to the preparing the conducive conditions for meditation, we talked about a place, prepare a good place for meditation. And we also talked about to choose a good time to meditate. For instance, early morning, that's a good time to meditate. And then we need to prepare our motivation, examine our motivation. And then the fourth one is to prepare these material things for meditation. And then the last one is meditative, is how meditation really starts. And that's the meditative equipoise. So these are the 5 conducive conditions for meditation.
Tanga zo karma nga je nda gom gyagin da lo. Tanda nga zo chagin gi gom di.
Now we have 5 minutes left, so that's what we're going to practice.
De thun nan dorje ki lung shuro je dai nang shen da. De ma tu bai na nam yu do nang shen jin de ro je.
If you are able to sit in a full lotus pose or the Vajrayana pose, please do that. Otherwise, just comfortably fold your legs will be okay.
Kanda subo de la loja je go go re. Ya subo loja me na barji cha do da.
First, the body, we need to relax our body, because when the body is not relaxed, this itself will become an obstacle.
Tang nga gi chik la gi ran samlo tang lan. Che dong gom lai di ga la temba la gi re. Temba lan ha go da. O nga dengi thok do yore da. Nga subo de thegar yore da. Nga ug de chilo dang la dogi do da ha go re. Ha go na gom dirang re. Gom lai de ha go re. Ha go de kane ha go re danda wa la ha go re. Deba da maung bal ha go de gom ma re. Danda wa. O danda nga den thok la yore da. Nga subo thegar yore da ha go de wan dirang gom re da.
So when I give instructions, then just try to follow. What is meditation? Meditation is being mindful, or in another word, try to understand. To understand what? To understand that my body is on the cushion, my mind is in my body, and notice, be mindful of my own breath. So when it comes to meditation, we need to understand these things, but it's not to understand the body from the past or the body in the future, but the status of the body right now. Right now, my body is on the cushion. Right now, my mind is in the body, and I'll pay attention to my breath. So this is how we can start.
당고 dengi tingdu maigi sobu de yore de.
First, be mindful that my body right now is on the cushion.
Tanda nga zo habo yo mar da dengi tokdu ngaigi sobu yore lan shirashir habo yo mar. Ta habo roji dengi tokdu ngaigi sobu de yore da jin habo roji.
In fact, first, we don't pay attention. We are not mindful, or we don't understand that my body is on the cushion. So now, please be mindful that right now, at this moment, my body is on the cushion.
Niba ngaigi sobu de tegar yo de.
Next, be aware that, or be mindful that my body is straight.
Tijila ude chilo dogo yo nangla lego yo ude loja jin samatang.
Now, please pay attention that the breath is going out and the breath is coming in. And in a very relaxed way, be mindful of that.
Semdira gale gale kedangnera tanda nga zo semdi hogla chokwa chuju la dogida gale gale kedang go ne ne zu semdi. Ene zo semdi de nangla ashago.
And next, pay attention to the mind. Right now, our mind is in the puja downstairs. So now, slowly invite that mind back and visualize that the mind is now coming back through the crown of my head and then slowly coming down to the body.
Yangyurinda dengi tengdu lu yore dun.
Again, be mindful, be aware that my body is on the cushion.
Subu tegar yo dun.
And then body is straight. Be mindful of that.
Ningchang ula ta.
Then please observe the breath.
Semdi chilo do ne yang kedang ne yang subu nangla asha.
If we find that mind goes out and goes everywhere, then just call the mind back and place the mind in the body.
Ne semdi loja asha.
And then relax the mind.
Las.
That's it.
Tan chanazora gom jadi ga lagore dengi tengdu lu. Luigi nangdu semdi ya loja.
So when we meditate, we need to remind ourselves that body is on the cushion and mind is inside the body, and then relax the mind. In that stages, meditate.
Sem nangla ene laudu gorda, ta gom gyabgo ra, ta nga gom gyage lamna, tengi tengdu Luigi nangdu semdi ya loja, tig nipa yore.
So we need to say these things to ourselves when we meditate, because the words has power. We need to say body is on the cushion, mind is inside the body, and place the mind inside the body, and then relax the mind. So body on the cushion, place the mind inside the body, and then relax the mind.
Nga yang gom gyadi gala, lui magul, gom jadi subu gule lu magul ngak magul keje she mare la gom jadi gala ngak magul sem magul sem mango samo tanga yo mare nyama nyama mango bashira sam tanda gai badirang shaw de la gom lage lu magul ngak magul sem magul wala gom lage.
And we say that when we meditate, we need to keep the body still. That means not moving. Then we need to not talking, be quiet during the meditation session. That's on the speech. And then third point is about the mind, is to focus the mind on the present moment, not distracted, not be distracted.
Las diring sarson tanga the showdown shibala tarajira.
And now this is for today. And please look at page 4. Dedication.
Jam dan yin ji chong min jong pa dan den da le ji ji bi yi xin di jal wa se je nam ji do pa na da zo ngo zo do pa ra ji ji lo ye wan de yin ye wo ngo so na ye xie zo zo ye so na ye xie le xiong wa da ba ngo nye no ba ra yo ye ma nye ba ze wang a le ye lo ze ye 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 ma re ngong e mo le no ra le we zo ye mo zo yo ngo zon je ro bo je da na ro je no je ya re ja ro la je de bo je da na zen ze wa da re je ro bo je zo ya da na nam je lo re je Ema da be go de la da je ze de nye mo nye jo la de ya ba de le me se je da mo de da na wa yo la ba la de yong wa ra za de ma rang do zang da wei ji sen je wan jo nye da nyam ji ro ne do wa nam ji ngor wa do do yo re bo ngan da na zo ma me de re ze ye bro ge yo la mo re be nga ya ma yo no wa na re do yo ngo ba no ba ra yo de me ye no ye me be ma yo ra no no be za no ma re se na re ye me ma je yo me de ne na no yen do ye wa ra yo de zo za ye ngo ro re mo je ngo do ngo na de wa je me ya ma je ngo ze na sa ve ma je wa na sa ma le je do ma ra je lo por je mo je la so wa ne ga je ma je me jong Tunje sambo chupa na jo na de mo ngro za no so yang ju sim ju ren ma je bo na je ju ro je je bo nyam bo me bo Hon ne ngom do me wo ra sho so nam de ye tam je ze bo nye tom ne nye be da na bom Ke ga na je ba la chu ba ye se be so len do wa no wa ra